Okay, welcome everyone. It's good to have you all on this morning. How's everyone doing? You can put in the chat or unmute your mic real quick. Happy Saturday, Keisha. Keisha, you were here last week, right? Okay. It's all right. So today's going to be a little more practical. I'm going to quickly go through what we've covered so far. At the end of the course, if today is your first time with us today, you will receive the presentation format at the end of the class. Hello, Eric. Hello, Karen. Good to see you all. Happy Saturday. Let's get started. I hope to add to your capabilities when it comes to design today. Okay, so far, the kind of the things that we've covered, we'll go over it. But before we do that, my name is Akosia Echampama, and I'm the founder of City Lighter. City Lighter is a coaching consulting business. It really was birthed out of a problem of helping people think through entrepreneurship before they start executing. It's very easy to start doing things, but throughout my PhD and my background in studies and as far as academia and also my career, I've learned that there are actually certain methodologies and way of thinking before you start executing. My background is in systems engineering. So I will always remember one of my PhD professors saying in systems engineering, 80% of what we do is in thinking, systems thinking, and then 20% is in the execution. So if you really learn how to systematically think or figure out different methodologies that have worked for whatever problem that you're solving and learn how to lay out a framework, your execution becomes very easy and and your streamline will be easy too to be able to see and execute. So long story short, City Lighter is set up to help you through thinking, through your entrepreneurship, and then executing. All right. All right, so we have covered 10 simple steps for design before you can design your brand or before you start using Canva. All right, the first thing that we've covered is value proposition. We've covered your customer segment. We've covered brand personality, your brand logo. You're actually designing your logo itself. We've learned that design is a little more than just having a logo. We've also learned how to pick your own fonts, and also being able to pick your own, know your voice and the type of voice that you want to have in your industry, and also the colors, how to pick images and brand kit. All right. I'm not going to do a lot of covering today. The videos and the previous will be made available to you soon if you were not able to join us, okay? So what I'm gonna do today is a little more practical. We're just gonna go ahead and go into Canva. But before we do that, I wanna show you some of my cheat codes and how I go about finding pictures and icons. Icons are very big these days in design. The minimalistic design movement has made us have made it easy for everyone to actually design minimalistically, but very user-friendly and also acceptable by your customers. So the first cheat code or resource that I'm going to share with you is this website here. It's called the Now Project, thenowproject.com. So you want to have that open thenowproject.com allows you to get icons for free. They have over 3 million icons that you can get for free. As you have seen in my logo actually is just a simple city in an icon, right? For city lighter. So what we will do here is type in, if you type in city, it pulls up all these icons that you can download for free. You just go ahead and click it, click get this icon, and it will download it to your folders. All right. Icons are very important if you're going for more of a minimalistic design. All right. The second resource is on splash.com. You'll want to have that open as well today on splash.com. All right. So say your industry was fashion. On Splash, which I believe I briefly talked about, allows you to get really, really high definition pictures that does not look very stock photo-ish, but really high quality pictures for free. So all you do is say you like this one, you will just click download free, and you get that image for free. Gina, the first site was the Now Project, NOUN project.com. So that's on Splash. No matter what industry that you're in, they have different categories. So it even goes as far as once you type in fashion, it breaks it down to different components of fashion that you may be looking for. So it breaks it down to men's fashion, where you can select really cool pictures for your Canva designs. All right. The third website, which I mentioned last week, is Creative Market. Creative Market. And I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the chat for you all, if that will make it easier. You can go on Splash or the Now Project. And these links are going to take you to exactly where I am on my screen. We got the links? We're good?
The very first one, I don't think is in the chat.
The Now Project is
Yes.
the last one I just posted.
I see Creative on Splash. I don't see it now. Thank you.
No problem.
I think it's called the Noun Project. Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Awesome. So we all have that. Let's look at Creative Market real quick. Creative Market is where I get inspiration from, okay? The reason why, I mean, you can go through Canva itself and look at the templates they have to get inspirations from Canva, but these folks are actually selling their designs. They are actual graphic designers. And so there's still a role that graphic designers play, all right? Even though Canva is very helpful. So I've been talking a lot about minimalistic design. So if I come here and I type in minimalist, so here you go, it pulls up some logos. And then before I start designing, based on what I'm designing, I go through and get some creative juices and start, you know, seeing in my head where I would like to go. with the design. That makes sense. So that makes it easier. Not saying you're going to copy the design, but you look at variety of them to kind of really come up with a holistic design for yourself. So these are considered minimalistic designs because they're minimal, not a lot going on, but very, I don't know what's the word, chic and sophisticated. So that's creativemarket.com. All right. So another resource, we're not going to go a lot into it, but if you do want to know more about it, is Taylor Brand. It's an artificial intelligent website that designs a unique logo for you based on what you put in. So you may be like, Akosia, thank you so much for everything, but I still don't, I still don't know what I want to do for my logo. That's a website, a quick and easy one that you can get a customized logo in just a few seconds, to be honest, or minutes. All right. And then there is the 99 Designs, which is in the chat. 99designs.com allows you to get multiple designs from multiple graphic designers and you pick one. So that's something that you can use as well. All right. So those are the resources that I tend to use a lot for design. And I really wanted to share them with you because I believe they will be helpful throughout your designing your brand and creating content. Any questions? You're welcome, Erica. Any questions about those?
Akosia, it's Elizabeth. I think on the 99 Designs, is that the one where you tell them your parameters and then multiple people come back and then give you choices before you hire them? Is that place?
Yes, that's exactly it.
Thank you for reminding me of that one. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into Canva. Please go to canva.com. There you go. And we're going to go ahead and start designing some content. Yeah. So far, if you've been with us, you should have your brand kit. If you don't have a Canva account, please just go ahead and sign up real quick for Canva and join us. If you missed anything, again, the videos will be made available to you soon. The presentation will be made available to you as well. So just go ahead and make sure your kit is good to go, that you still have everything in place with your font, your colors, and your logo if you have the promo version. The pro version, not promo. All right, so today I decided that one of the posts that you absolutely at some point will probably make is a Facebook post on sales. So what we're going to go ahead and do a Facebook post on sales today. We'll also do a flyer post, a flyer or poster on if you're looking for hiring. If you're hiring someone, say you wanted to post it at coffee shops or at the universities or something like that, you can have a quick flyer to be able to do that. And then we'll look at business cards, how you can take your logo and create your business card so that it matches your logo. Huh? Exciting, right? So let's go ahead and get started. So what you want to do is go ahead and type in Facebook post. You can see that as I'm typing in, it's pulling up categories, right? So you want to do Facebook post, say sales. and it pulls up suggestions for you. You can select any of them, and as for the sake of learning today, go ahead and select any of the designs to work with for the sake of learning today. But I already have a design I want to go with saved in my recent designs, so I'm just going to pull that up. Okay, so here is a beauty post, right, for this particular company. So the goal of the post is $10 off your first online purchase at realgreatsites.com. So we're just going to test how to get a picture from Unsplash, okay, and edit this. So whatever your template that you picked, let's just go ahead and go on unsplash.com. The link is in the chat. It's spelled UNSPLASH.com. And I'm just gonna go ahead, mine is beauty, yours could be anything. So I'm just gonna go ahead and type in beauty, and we're just learning, right? So what I'm gonna do is select download, re-download. And you see that on my lower left-hand side here, it pulls up. So I know for sure that it's gonna go in my downloads folder. So I go back to Canva, to that particular design. And I click on the left side here on Canva, uploads. I have a lot of uploads, but then I click right here and search for Amy, because that's how it's saved. And I open it. Okay. So for whatever reason, if you don't like that picture, all you do is select it and it comes in the center. Then you drag it. You can delete it or drag it back. One cool feature with Canva is if you select the picture and you click position here, you can send the picture back. That makes sense?
Yes.
Awesome, thank you. And if you send the picture back and you like, oh man, it's not showing as well, maybe it needs to be a little darker, you can use the filter button here and select something that's a little more darker if you need it to. All right, you can increase the intensity of how it looks. But for this, what I'm going to do is something a little different. I'm not going to make it black and white. I'm just going to click none. And I'm going to click elements and get a box. So you'll see why I'm doing this. So normally the box will match the background that you already have. So when I get a box, what I want to do is fade it out or make it transparent. You see how when I make it transparent, it makes it darker. And the cool thing is I can bring my text forward in front of the box by clicking forward under position right there, so that the text is not behind the box. That makes sense? Any questions about that?
Am I the only one that doesn't quite get it? I
Yeah,
love
no, I don't get it either.
I love how you did it. I'm just trying to, so is a box like a,
Okay,
like something you're, okay.
it's okay. Let me go back to the box.
Yes, please.
So the best thing you can do is under elements. You see elements on your left. You can, it should have categories like shapes or graphics.
Yes.
What you want to do is click the shapes and a box will come up, a square,
Yeah.
right? Once you click the square, it comes over the picture, right? Whatever picture you have in place. And I align the box with the image. The only reason why we're doing it is because we want this picture to look darker, right? But at the same time, we don't want it to be black and white. So the goal is to put the box over it and stretch it so that it aligns exactly with the picture. Then like that, right? Now it's covering the picture. So we don't want that. We want it to be transparent over the picture. So what you want to do is click transparent. See on the upper corner towards the right. You see that? Do you all see that?
Yes, we see the button.
Okay. And you want to move it to the left side. And voila, you have a darker picture. But if you already have a text, it's most likely your text is behind and you don't want that. So what you want to do is select the text. Do we see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you. And do position on the upper right again. We want to bring the text forward.
Mhm.
Pretty cool, right?
Mhm.
Very.
I'm going to so this is my new design. I can choose to add my logo. You would have to upload your logo if you haven't. I uploaded a transparent logo. I know we went over that last week. And there. So my logo can go wherever you want it to go. Of course, you want to, based on your logo, you will have to be careful with your design as well. In this case, I would want to use a white version of my logo, like the white city for the icon, which you can edit that in Canva as well. So make it, of course, I would want to do something white to match this here at the bottom, the text. But this is fine for now. So you can edit this as much as you want. Change the font name, change the font size here, which we went over that last week. That make sense?
Yes.
Awesome. So voila, that is your Facebook sales post, extremely modified from Canva. All right. The reason why you kind of want to learn some of these is and change your pictures is at some point you will start seeing people sharing the same type of image or post if you don't change it, because someone can quickly type in, as we did, Facebook sales post and just select the first ones they see. A lot of people just go ahead and select the top ones without going deep. So I have seen designs that look the same on two totally companies or people that don't know each other on social media. So it's important to use the tools that I've showed you to bring in new icons, new pictures, so that your designs will be totally different from the template helps set it up and makes it clean, but you want the design itself to be different from what was already done.
Can I ask a question that's kind of going back to last week?
Yeah.
How did you save that logo again? I think it was like before you downloaded it, but you saved it so that it was only the outline.
Yes, I can go back to the logo. So go back to your logo. It doesn't, the way you save the logo is different from, especially if you want to do the transparent, is different from saving anything else. So if it's the logo and you click the download, it has the transparent background here.
Oh, so I click that?
Yeah, you have to check that.
Okay.
And one thing that I've found is it comes with the pro version, but
Yes.
the logo sometimes maybe like, you know, not as clear, as crispy as that. So what you do is if you increase the size here, it once you download it, it's very big and clear.
Okay, I definitely have to get the pro for this, so. Okay.
Yeah, for the logo, so that you have a good one-time, you know, bold logo that you can
my question is like, are these like, do you lose everything you do if you only do it for the free trial and then don't sign up? Or do you get to, like, are they saved? Can you, like, they're actually downloaded to your computer, but you can't use them on Canva?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see where you're going, Gina. Yeah, but
Okay.
it will save it to your computer as it is, and that's it. Okay, all right. So if there are no questions on that, we're gonna go ahead and make a flyer, a hiring flyer. I'm gonna go ahead and close out of the sales one. All right. So once you go home again, what you want to do for something like a hiring flyer is type in hiring flyer. And it pulls out all these great templates. But for the sake of what I'm trying to show you how to use the icon, you see how you can have a great design set up and it doesn't look like, I don't even want to say what I'm thinking right now, but a great simple web flyer that doesn't look boring by just having the icons. So you see this one here has an icon. The pizza here is an icon. So you can work with icons to make great flyers. And so that's what we're going to do today. All right, so we are hiring. That's the one I want to use. And don't forget that you set up the brand kit for a reason, which is you want to be using your fonts, right? So if you do have your brand kit set up, let's go ahead and change the font to your brand font. I'm gonna go ahead and move it to the center. Make it a little smaller. just go ahead and try just changing everything to your medium fonts and light, or your second and third fonts that you have. So if you click here and you have a brand kit, it will pull up your brand fonts. All right. So let's test getting an icon from the Now project. Again, it's in the chat, but I'll put it in the chat again in case someone just came in. That's the website we're getting free icons from. So the flyer I'm using, you may be using something else. You may be using a different template, but you can search for anything in the Now project. And I think you can see that this icon here is very similar to this one, but I want to get something a little more different, maybe. Let's see. Let's just click this one. So what you want to do is click Now, get icon. Yes, you do need to have an account for this one as well.
Do you download it as a PNG or an SVG?
And you want to download as PNG.
Okay.
Sometimes it asks you to sign in, sometimes it doesn't. All right. So you want to do the basic one, the basic download, and continue. PNG.
So does that associated name on it? Is that for the free?
Say it again.
There was a name associated on that. Do you see who designed it, or that it's from Noun Project? Does it give credits to them, or?
That is a good question.
Yeah.
It does give credit to Daryl.
But what I'm saying is, on the thing you create, is it noticeable?
Oh, no, you don't have to give credit to them, but
Okay.
it's always good too.
Gotcha.
All right. And Canva too, you don't have to give credit to them. I believe the thing with the Now project is, I think the free one brings out this. Eventually they brought this where the free version brings created by Carol, the Now project. As you can see. But another thing I'm going to show you is there are multiple ways where you can cut that out, but if you try clicking search for your snipping tool in your computer. How many of you have used that snipping tool in your computer before? No, I don't want to go a little. That's how the snipping tool comes out. See my screen?
Yes, I can see it.
It's open up.
So then do you just snip the image?
Yes.
I can't see you anymore, the screen.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I am trying to make my snipping tool bigger on my computer.
And then save it as, should it go where the
Save it where that one most likely is gonna open up your pictures. Yeah, so just make sure you know where it's saving.
oh, I gotta change the name too.
All right. Share. How many of you have been able to snip it?
I'm watching Akosia. I'm learning.
Okay. It's difficult to show my screen for the snipping. So let me try again. All right, share. And I click. Can you guys see it? All right, so it will go to wherever your screen is. And what you want to do is, yeah, right? And circle around the what you want and click File, Save As. And I have a Women's Business Center folder created, so I'm just gonna save it there. Did we get that?
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and go back to Canva. So I want to delete this and upload my new, whatever your icon is. Mine is under the Women's Business Center. And I want to change this to say white. Because the colors. And bring this in. How are we looking with the icon, bringing it back into Canva? Is this a little advanced or no?
What's that?
Is it a little advanced or no?
No, I just didn't pick the same flyer as you, so mine just looks weird.
Yeah, that's fine. So that's how you go about editing something.
I think I just have to play around on here a lot.
Yeah, it definitely takes practice. I've done a bunch of these, so. That's it. Are there any questions on how you can get an icon and work with a simple icon to create a flyer using a template from Canva? Okay, Erica said it's okay. Cool. So shall we move on to our last one?
Yep.
Awesome. So the last thing that I thought we should do is the business card. Yeah. How many of you have business cards already? You have one already? Okay. Okay. Did you make it yourself?
Sorry, what was the question? Do we have business
Business
cards? Sorry, I thought you said clients. I'm like, oh me, I have clients. No, I need to do that. And I was gonna incorporate my logo in there somehow.
Okay, yeah, you want your logo, your new text, if you're satisfied with all of that, to
Yeah.
match. Okay, Michelle got her business card from Vista Print. Okay. So hopefully you can see that you can make a simple business card that looks just like Vista Print. All right. So let's test everything that we've learned. Let's go on Creative Market again. I'll put the link again in the chat. Based on the type of design that you know you're looking for, you can just type in business plans. Just take a few minutes and practice just, the business card, not business plan. Practice gathering inspiration, right? Looking at some things, because these are like Vista Print type of designs, or even better because these are graphic designers that are trying to make money. So let's see. So just practice looking at different things, layout, what you want to potentially have your business card looks like. Some has like images and stuff. The more you spend time being inspired, the better of a designer you can be over time. Because over time you will know the type of designs that you like and what you're looking for and what is trending and what is not. So I've met a lot of graphic designers that don't like using templates or getting inspired by other people's designs, and they tend not to be that great. So be inspired by others. All right. Long story short, I want to go with something more minimalistic like this. All right. Shall we? So if I go in Canva, now let's go back to Canva and type in business plans. Why do I keep saying business?
Business cards.
Business card. It's probably because we deal with a lot of people at the NSU Innovation Center where I work. Yeah, so I said, okay, I'm inspired by something very simple like this. So what I want to do is look for a template that is close to that, right? This is close, right? Funny. This is looks close to it as well. So take some time and look through the template and see what is close to what you want it to do from Creative Market. Going on Creative Market is not absolutely necessary, but for me, I find that it helps. Oh, are you guys not seeing my screen?
No.
Somebody should have unmuted and said, girl, share your screen. I'm so sorry. Should we do it again or we're good? You guys were following, right?
If you could show it again, that'd be helpful for me.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Okay.
I thought you were just talking at the moment. I didn't realize we were supposed to be seeing something.
Okay. So if you go on creativemarket.com and you type in business plan, business card. I say business plan like at least 50 times a week. So that's probably why. You type in business cards, what you want to do is look at graphic designers, right? Vistaprint type of designs, because Canva is not always made by actual graphic designers, right? So I go through it and I get inspiration of like, okay, what type of card or what type of flyer, what type of presentation I would want. They cost money, so I don't tend to buy it. But I can get inspired and go in Canva and create my own. I think.
Where did you find that how to search by graphic designer? Is it under filter or something?
No, I said you search for business plan in the search on the top. Everything here is by graphic designers, so you don't have to.
So just business card.
Mhm. So just kind of look around and see what you like. Just for me, knowing the type of designs I want, as soon as I saw, which one did I? As soon as I saw something like this, I thought, oh, I could set up something like this in template, in a Canva. This is kind of the style I would want for my business plan, my business card. All right. So for the sake of, time, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to Canva and type in business card. I got it right, business card. And because I spent some time being inspired before coming to Canva, I know that I'm looking for a template that is more around this. Right? Make sense?
Mhm.
And I like to do that because it organizes my thinking before I get in Canva. Because there's so much in Canva. So I'm going to go ahead and look at a template that is close to that. I think this is close to that, this one as well. And what you want to do is always has a back for the business plan. So you want to put your mouse on the card and kind of see what the back looks like as well before clicking it. All right, make sense? So I'm gonna go ahead and click that. All right, And if it's group, you can ungroup it so you can move things around. If it's group, meaning they grouped everything together, and when you select it, everything is one. You want to go ahead and ungroup it by clicking on group at the top right corner, group. So, of course, I want to delete this and upload my logo, my transparent logo. That is. And this is where your brand kit comes in again. We want to change the color to what we learned about setting up a brand kit. If you were not with us in those sessions, you'll get the video. And I want to change that to my brand color. So City Lighter is, again, we do a lot of design thinking or thinking before execution. So I want to do a tagline like entrepreneur by design. If you want a tagline, you don't have to. And practice working with your brand kit again by clicking on the font to change the font here. Your brand font should come up. So one thing is if you want to group both of them and move it to the center, what you want to do is go down here and so be able to select the image and the text if you have one. Just kind of move it up and select it. So once you select it, you can group it like they had mine group up here by clicking group on the right corner. And once I group it, I can move all of it at once. Did we get that?
Yes.
Awesome. I just saw your message over there.
Yeah, it keeps going in and out for me.
All right. I want to send you. All right, so you may want it to be bigger, however you want. All right, then the back. I like the setup. It's very quite similar to the setup here. So I'm gonna go ahead and work it. I'm gonna delete this and upload my logo over there. I hope I haven't lost anyone. How are we doing? I want something that's centered with the text. So make sure you're using that line so things are centered. And then Yeah, so you guys get the point. I'll change it to my beautiful long last name. I always have to make it smaller. Okay, there you go. Yeah. So you can change it so that it aligns with your fonts and your colors as well. So here. How many of you are impressed with your logo that you just practiced with?
Okay.
Yeah. If you paid for a logo, you're probably like, I'm glad I went. You can teach someone else though. All right. So those are the main things I have for today. I think today's practice allows and pull everything that we've worked together on the past 3 weeks. Any questions?
Hello. Thank you. That's been great. Most of the things is fine for me, but can you just, if it's possible, show us how you bring pictures onto Canva quickly? Because I've tried when you were doing it on non-project. I saved it somewhere. I don't know where on my computer, but then I
Okay.
could not find it when I was in Canva, how to bring it in Canva.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
No problem. So is it the icon or just the regular picture?
Yeah, that's the icon, please. Thanks.
The icon one. Okay. So for the icon, you click on upload just like you would for an image. And what you want to do is click upload media. And if you can't find your icon or you don't know which folder or location it's in, always click on quick access or my computer that pull the highest of the PCs. So
Okay.
once you do that, you see how that it has my downloads, my pictures, everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where it is. That's what I do. And then I search based on when it came down here, when it downloaded to the bottom of your internet.
Mm-hmm.
And I just search now.
Okay.
And it's not coming up. Mine went in my downloads folder.
Okay.
Can you try your download folder and see?
Let me see.
And just search now. Did it work?
It's browsing, but I think it's gonna. Yes.
So,
I
and
did check. Oh, yeah.
you can upload it. Let me see it.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Awesome.
Great.
That's what we want. Awesome. So
Thanks.
we're getting some comments in the chat. Michelle, you're welcome. Michelle said, this has been great. I'm so grateful to know how to use these other resources along with Canva to make all the things I need. I have been using Canva, but feeling limited there. Oh yeah, definitely. Your creative juices can now flow. All right. Any other questions? Okay. So awesome. Thank you guys for sticking with me the past 3 weeks. Again, the video will be made available to you through the Women's Business Center or on YouTube, so you can watch them. Just real quick, I want to show you guys my landing page, and I'm gonna put it in the chat as well. I would like for you guys to go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. It's in the chat. So this is my landing page where you will find out what I offer, the service offerings that I offer for you if you're looking for it, and contacts. All right. I'm working on making a course available as well on, thank you, Erica, for subscribing last week. Awesome. I'm working on making a course available on Teachable that I know lots of you are entrepreneurs. This course is just going to help you to systematically think from beginning to the end. So you realize in the beginning, I shared with you that it's not about your product, it's about your customers, right? So how to be customer focused by understanding the problems that you're solving for the customers so that you can build the right solutions for the customers. The number one reason why startups fail is that people build or put together things that nobody is looking for. So I teach you how to get evidence that your customers want what you're looking for before they buy it. All right. And that is all done through a systematic way where I teach you 12 phases that you can go from understanding the problem that your business is solving all the way to having a prototype or an evidence or even a platform like this, where you guys saw you may or may not have a product yet, but you can start getting contact information and interacting with your customers. You want to use your customers to build everything, right? Because they know the why and they are going to open up their wallet. So it's very important to learn how to be customer focused and use what they are looking for to build the right things for them. So that course will be made available as well. Once you subscribe, you get information about that. Thank you, Erica. Awesome. All right. My number is also in the back of the presentation. Once you have that, feel free to contact me. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Enjoy your weekend.
Bye. Awesome. I'm glad you guys learned a lot. Okay, Suda, I'm definitely putting your name down. Suda's looking forward to my course. Okay. Awesome. I hope to see you guys in my course. See you guys.